Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of SWB Gaming. Let's play Shadow of the Colossus. Going on to the next Colossus, which, if I'm pronouncing the name right, is Kuromori. I could easily be mispronouncing that, but I think that's right. This guy kind of resembles a gecko or a lizard of sorts. Originally, when I played Shadow of the Colossus, I didn't really like this guy, but the more I practice him, the more I like him. He's really the guy that I was able to kind of perfect the jump stab with, and I shouldn't say perfect, because I still mess it up here and there. But I've been able to practice it on him. I also had something interesting happen. I've never died to this guy before, and I just did a take, and apparently he can kind of swipe around with his tail and knock you out. So I've got to be a little more cautious this time so that doesn't happen. He's rather quick to get to though, so it's not like there's a huge amount of time lost. If we do this fight right, we actually won't see much of this Colossus. Which is go. He should be one of the easiest ones to beat the time trial for. He's one of the few that I did beat on normal mode first try with no difficulties, with plenty of time to spare. Now hard mode's definitely different because you do less damage per stab. But the exact same strategy applies for this guy on normal as it does for hard, because he doesn't have any additional sigils like some of the other ones do. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any different AI, which I believe, again, some of them do. He's just straightforward, just takes a little longer because you do less damage. Again, if you're wondering how I get to these Colossi, I've played it so many times that I remember their paths. But if you don't know where to go, hold up your sword. It'll give you a beam of light guiding you in the right direction. It works better if you're out in the light, but because I'm heading in the right direction, it at least gives me a little bit. Now I'm actually going to want to get off of aggro. I got off a little too soon, but there's a reason for that. He can't make it around this area very quickly. And so it's faster to just move around as Wander. In the long run, it might be faster to stay on aggro. I haven't actually timed it, but my impatience, I'd rather just go through with Wander. Now I do believe this roll that I'm doing is the fastest mode of traveling for Wander. That's not including aggro. One thing that's kind of neat with this swimming, if we're lucky, we may see a couple fish. There's actually a trophy involved for hanging onto the fish for 30 seconds. There we go, there's both of them. I've already got the trophy, so I'm not going to worry about it. Ah! Accidentally grabbed them anyway. It's also a trophy for... I'm not trying to grab onto him. It's also a trophy for doing the same thing with the eagle. If you've noticed, when we ride along with aggro, sometimes an eagle will soar beside us. I believe we have just enough stamina now that we would get the 30 seconds if we tried it. I think it takes 7 Colossi defeating to get the stamina required, But since I've already got the trophy, I'm not going to worry about it. Now, one thing that's really nice, for me at least, for this Colossus, you do not have to worry about stamina. What you do have to worry about... Ha! Camera angle. That was me messing up because of the camera angle. What you do have to worry about is health. Even though he's kind of small, it's very easy for him to kill you. He's got one attack that, if we're good enough, we won't see it. But if he gets it off, you want to get away. It's basically this huge poisonous cloud ball that, whoa, takes your health down fast. I think even at max health, if you kind of stood in it for, I'm going to guess, maybe 4 or 5 seconds, you die. Hard mode, it probably knocked you out if you basically touched it. Hopefully I don't find that out. Alright, nice little strategy here. I'm going to whistle to get his attention, and it'll make his way up here. While he's doing that, I'm going to sneak in around him, bring out my bow. Oh, that's not going to hit him. Ha 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 ha. I need to get out of here. This is not smart. This is not a good thing. I need to go down a level. That was my problem. Get so used to doing this when I'm not paying attention, I miss what I'm supposed to do. Alright. Going down a level gets me to this opening where I've got access to him. Now we just need to shoot 2 of his legs to get him to fall to the ground. The higher up he falls, the longer he stays stunned, and that's really what we're looking for. So we can get enough stabs off to just defeat this first sigil. And that's not going to happen, so I need to get off of him. Because he will kill me when he swings his tail around. And if he shoots me with his poisonous gas, which he might, we're dead. Whew. Okay. I didn't like that. I gave him time to crawl down from higher up, which allowed him to get up quicker, because he wasn't stunned for as long. Which was definitely my fault. So I'm hoping I'm high enough up now that he'll stay stunned long enough for me to defeat the first sigil. I actually don't think so. Yeah, I'm being too impatient. You can definitely see a big difference in the amount of time he stayed stunned. That first time and this time. And if we go even higher, he'll be stunned for even longer. So let's make it all the way to the top so we don't even have to risk it. And it really doesn't even take that long to get all the way to the top. but it does make such a huge difference in terms of how long he stays stunned for. So yeah, get his attention. Hopefully I did get his attention so he comes on up. Alright, he should stay stunned for a while now. So enough to take out the first. It's enough to take out the first sigil. Alright, we need to go. Because if we let him hit us, we are dead. Alright, let's recover a little bit of health because I'm going to want to get up to the top again to jump down and get on top of him as quickly as possible. Cool, so we just have to do this once more. If we get him up to the very top and knock him down, he should be stunned long enough that we can kill him. This guy really should be one of the easiest ones for you to beat the time trial on. I mean, I've messed up a few times here, but really easy to kind of get the perfect strategy down for beating him. Oops, come on, buddy. Don't. There we go. Whew. I'm always worried I'm going to be a split second too slow. And he's going to get off his big poison gas ball, which would be very bad for us. But he didn't do that, so we're safe. One more little poke and we got him. Cool. So this guy really should be one of the easiest Colossus for you. Now that's obviously not saying if you're having a hard time that, oh, you suck. Keep with it. You'll get no big deal really. And that means we've got exactly half the Colossi beat. It's all downhill from here. Alright guys, that makes another successful Colossus down. One more video down. Alright, if you like the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Comments are always welcome, and I'll see you next time.